Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, the party enters the crevice which opened after their victory against Valigamanda. They end up in an ice cavern, and soon find out that a Yeti made itself a home there. Not very pleased about these surprise visitors, the Yeti attacks the team, but is overwhelmed. Mok then persuades the Sasquatch with his authority, adding a new member to the heroes. So sit back and enjoy. Alright, after a very long and tedious battle against the frozen Esper Valigamanda, we can now explore a new cave system here at the Narshe Cliffs. But before I do that, I quickly need to check my equipment. I definitely want to give Valigamanda to... She still doesn't comment, but I want to give it to... Actually, I'm gonna keep it on her, but Cels can maybe learn Valigamanda's spells now, because Valigamanda teaches us Firaga, Blizzaga, and Thandaga, and those three are excellent spells for damage mages, of course, for offensive mages. So yeah, definitely want to get those spells on Celis, Realm, and Terra, of course. Like, the other characters are still, like, still have, like, other good means of dealing damage. Celis theoretically too, because she has very good swords, so Terra is probably the character that needs them the most. Actually, Realm maybe, but Realm is not really in the main party, so that can wait a little bit. It's also the only thing she can learn. Okay, I hope the next area is not gonna be equally difficult compared to Valigamanda. I hope stuff will calm it a little bit down. But who knows? You could learn Toad, maybe? Or Siren. Let's go for it with Toad. And you are also very well done, right? I think I gave you Ifrit. Did I? I think I did. I think I did, okay. Okay, equipment, I can also change equipment. Add more weapon on you seems kind of wasted. Dancing on you, and no, I don't want dancing on you. That's definitely not something I want. I switch back to, like, more general equipment, of course, again. You keep the ribbon. I think I want, for the next area, I want Toad protection or imp protection. Which means the white cape, right? Yeah, white cape is gonna be important. There will be a lot of enemies that can inflict Toad there. And that is nasty. So we're gonna go Gauntlet, and you get... where is it? White cape? Yep, I can equip you after I'm done here. You get also Gauntlet, and you can jump. Ragoon and Gauntlet is filled up. Gauntlet, yeah. And Gao, you can keep the barrier, I think, and you also get something against... Do you even need something against that? You go with a Brave Ring. Okay. Okay, those two cannot equip shields, so you keep the Thunder Shield, I guess. Dragon Claw is fine. You get Partisan, should be good. Green Beret and Power or Diamond. Do we do Power or Diamond? I think we do Power. You are a Glass Cannon anyways. We can get Erendite. Erendite was Ice, right? Very interesting. Has roughly the same stats as... No, it's much stronger, never mind. Okay, we're gonna use Erendite. I hope I don't kill enemies there. Green Beret is still king, and Diamond should be good for maybe Thunder Elemental spells. We could also get Diamond now. Nah, I think we are fine. Okay, did I even heal last time? Not quite. But actually, yes, I just have different HP values because I did change equipment and stuff. Yeah, okay, let's go. Hopefully the... I was gonna say, hopefully the dragon doesn't touch us. Ah, yeah, back with those enemies. I have Flash Rain, right? I think Flash Rain is still very good with the Test Rider Rage with Go. Now Morph is bad. You use... I could just cast Firaga, but nah, I think that's a little bit overkill right now. I think we go with double Firaga from Terra and Celis. Let's go. You can try to dance, maybe. Blizzard is hurting, of course. Okay, Cell should survive another Blizzard. White Wind is coming in. Once again, Gao is the absolute MVP. Gao was so important in the Valigamanda fight. Like, he really did a great job keeping my team alive. Ouch. Yeah, he must get a weakness against ice by using Rudra. Frozen Liquid, I hope that was enough. No, that was not enough, otherwise the white gelatin would be dead. Okay, that's interesting to know, as Celis cannot deal enough damage to kill the enemy wave here. But that should be enough, unless it heals. Okay, never mind, okay. You also keep getting levels, which is nice. I should heal before I run to the next encounter. Magic. Cure. That's not the right character. And yourself, okay. Gao has very nice HP, I'm noticing. Very good. A double spirit or 3? No, 5 or 4, never mind. Ooh. Of course, when they come... Yeah, that hurts a lot. When they are multiple ones, that's very dangerous. And Cells is dead. Okay. Mok might also almost be done. Come on, Test Rider to get quickly rid of them. Test Rider. And Fire. Those guys can kill you pretty fast if you're not careful. The Rain was very good. Let's see how much damage it deals again. And look at this. This is super good. Also doesn't... Wait a second. They don't counter. Never mind. I was gonna say that doesn't even trigger a counter. But they don't counter at all. Haha. Okay, there's an opening in the cliff. Hop into it, of course. That sounds safe. Whoosh. Okay, it is very important that we have Mok. Yeti's cave. Are the textures a little bit different? Textures. Is the, like, color a little bit different here? I think the color might be a little bit different than usual. Huh. Or maybe that's me again coming from the GBA version again, because one thing the GBA version of course does is making the colors all strange and washed out. Okay, we have multiple ways here. I'm actually not sure where I want to go. I need to orientate myself here. Imp and Naughty. Look at those. Lullaby, okay. But only against one, that's okay. Soft Tail. Can I just use Test Rider and hope that everyone dies? Ah, not quite. Soft Tail. Soft Tail doesn't sound... Okay, that turns into Imp. Yeah, I forgot to... Yeah, okay. He doesn't get immunity against Imp there, okay. Oh, you cannot even dance anymore? Like I said, that is right. But he can still... Never mind, that's the enemy. Yeah, like I said, Imp protection is very necessary here. And I cast it with... I wanted to cast with Terra, not with Celis. Okay, if I run into those guys again, I need to kill the Imp first. It also doesn't deal significant damage. Gao is pretty much useless right now, unless he can use White Wind, which I doubt he can. Okay, Mok still deals good damage, that is very nice. Just attack, come on. Oh, come on, don't miss. Lullaby again. Sleeping Frog, Soft Tail. Use it on one... No, don't block it. I think that would have reverted you. Ouch. Dip, 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 dip. Nice critical, but doesn't do anything. Eroga is also highly dangerous. Cells might be dead. Yep. Mok survives with 2 HP. Very nice. He doesn't miss because he's already turned into a Toad. Can it not like hit again and revert him maybe? This guy must have high evasion. White Wind, that's just a huge annoyance. I can live with that. 1,500, okay. He has 1,000 now. Ah, Fyra. Oh, he also uses fire himself, but that's not very strong. But it was enough to kill Mog, of course. Okay, thank you. You get a lot of experience points, wow. Almost 4,000. Now look at this. Nah. We're gonna use skills. And actually I'm gonna use a Toad on Gao, because that way he can also revive again. Blub blub. Asuna costs 28. Okay, not enough spell power anymore. Vanish. I could use Vanish maybe. Let's try it. Let's just go here. I'm not sure which pathways you can take here. But I do know about one thing. There's like one interesting treasure chest here. X-Ether. Okay, I think we will not... Okay, I think we will not encounter the treasure chest just yet. I think it's also not this one here. But there's one particular treasure chest that is kind of scary. Zack Makiel Iluyuka, what? Okay, Kain Stryder. Friendify? What is Friendify? What the heck? You can just attack. Those enemies have weird names. Okay, Blizzaga effect is okay. I should put her back into the front row. Friendify? What is Friendify? Does he make me confused or so? Yeah, so far enemies cannot really do much against me. Very big damage from Mok here. It's too bad that I lost the Dragon Spear from Game Overing. Would have liked to keep that, but hey. Another day, another day. This is like the Valigamanda fight again. Small ship damage that I deal here. Okay, Flash Rain, thank you. Come on, deal good damage. Nice. Iluyankas is apparently immune against that. Presuming that is Iluyankas. And the other guy is called Zack Makiel, okay. Okay, that is my Flash Rain, doesn't do anything. Must be, yeah, it's immune against water. Also, guy is super tanky for whatever reason. Come on, Mok, jump. Just put yourself into the front row. Okay, I like that you do that stuff now, but I would rather prefer something more effective. Normal attack is fine now, Gao. This time around I do not need for you to use your special attack. Yeah, that is quite the damage difference if you stand in the front row. Okay, Terralond Comet, perfect. The front row and... yeah, that should be fine. Is there anything else Terra can lure on? Phantom, Shiva. She's done with almost everything. Asuna is something. Let's go with Asuna. Learning region is kind of redundant if you have Kirin, right? At least I think so. Is that the chest? No, okay. A Cathood. Okay, that's for Realm. Cathood. Presuming that it is the cat ear hood, right? Cathood. Large hood with, yeah, double gill as well, auto regen as well, okay. Defense is pretty low, gives you some evasion, and teaches you teleport, nice. And these stats are kind of underwhelming, right? Or are they? Comparing against this? No, these stats are actually kind of good, wow. That's a very good headgear. Terra and Says can also... Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is very nice. Ooh. Okay, the magic girls can equip that, I see. She doesn't lose too much, so let's go with it. Oh, Imp and Naughty. I need to take care of the Imp. I think the Imp can cast magic here. Come on, you stick to your guns. Use a Hellrider here. A Roga. And there goes my Vanish. And absurd damage. Missed it, okay. Can I also turn them into a toad? Is also a good question. Heal is kind of good. It heals less against on Gao because Gao does have Shell and that reduces healing as well. Okay, luckily they miss Gao so far. Nice one, very good. Because that guy can heal. And goodbye, Mok. Mok is such a glass cannon all of a sudden. What happened to him? Also, I'm not sure which spell is good against those. Let's try a Thundergun, maybe? But yeah, I must say, I like the aesthetic of this cave. Being an ice cave and everything. I like that it is basically the same like assets we have already seen, but like still slightly different. That's pretty nice. Why does Terra suddenly have regen? Oh, because it is of Cattyhood, yeah. Nice, that is very good. That's very good. Also, I'm just noticing what Cels is missing. I was wondering why her damage output is still kinda low. But she does not have anything attack boosting equipped, so she does deal slightly less damage. Maybe a Gram would be better right now. But Gao still hits the big time here. I also get 10k. Oh, okay, I get money. That is very good. Money is something I would like to have. And the auction house is still a thing. Cannot revive Mok right now. I need to use one of my precious members here. But Mok is gonna heal. Mok also heals for good. I wanted to check something, I think, but yeah, I wanted to change equipment. Gram, let's try Gram. Defender also sounds nice in a way, but at the same time, I think I don't really have like any good application for it. I mean, it is Terra's best like physical weapon right now. Also gives her some more evade. I could build her around evade or so. Do I have something which gives her even more evade? Okay, diamond shield. Okay, but we are fine. Does she even need out my weapon, or would she be better off with the healing rod? I think that's the way ahead. Or is it? Yeah, that's obviously a trap. I'm gonna quickly go back and use the other stairs. Tonberry! Aye! Oh, let's go. I forgot to apply All Grudge. That's bad. I forgot to apply Vanish. Vanish basically... No, All Grudge makes it so... I think All Grudge is a new move from Tonberry here. But usually you are pretty much protected if you have Vanish equipped. Or under the Vanish status. I think it's also a bad idea to attack him with magic, because he counters usually. He counters with Holy or so. Also, these are the funny Tonberries here with the cake lifter. Just look at what he's carrying. He has a cake lifter. All grudge might be that kills. Okay, that is terrifying. I think normally every 2 attacks you land, it like knocks him back 1 step or so. Of course, once he reaches me, that's dangerous. I'm also not sure how much HP he has. But he's getting closer, guys. Getting closer. Cleaver, there we go. Ouch. Okay, he actually survives. Wow. Okay, for a second there I legitimately thought Tumblr was gone, but nope. Light Wind is good, not enough to make us survive by a good margin, but hey. Tonberry is also a rare encounter as per Tonberry norm, actually. Like, Tonberries usually are very rare encounters in the respective Final Fantasy games where they appear in. Like, Final Fantasy X is a very prominent example of that, because, of course, if you want to get to the full monster arena, then you need to catch 10 Tonberries, and then you notice just how rare those small green lizard friends are. Also, this is the first time Tonberries appear in the series. Final Fantasy VI introduced them. Like, they also used to be called Pug. Mock is in danger. They use White Wind again, that would have been the optimal timing, but nope. Like I said, I'm hesitant to use magic because I'm not sure whether or not he counters. Because I think he normally does. Okay, it would be very good if you could heal now. That sounds like as if I... Okay. Why does he have this strange, like, exploding sound? But hey, I take it. Thundara. For a second there I thought he dropped something, but nope. Okay, that was a Tonberry encounter. Tonberry not too hard, to be honest. You would expect more of those green... Yeah, green grudgeful lizard things. So, yeah, very nice. All grudge is very dangerous, though. I'm not sure why it instantly killed Celis, maybe because she killed too many enemies or so. That could be it. I quickly want to go back. I want to take the stairs to the higher floor again. Not those guys again. I think the other rider, Test Rider, might be good here. I also have Tonberry now. Let's stick with Test Rider though. Of course, still go for the Imp because the Imp can heal. But apparently also has very high evasion. Soft Tail. And goodbye. Yeah, okay. Well, there go my chances for Flash Rain. Terra also learned Break, which I didn't really notice. Thundara on Gao was because he still has the shield equipped, the Thunder Shield. That still deals good damage against those guys, not he. Don't also... Ugh. Oh, come on. And Terra does not nearly enough. I should have casted Fire. Guess we need to sit out another turn. And Celis might die again. Celis is pretty frail. If I get another one of those golden apples, maybe, then I would like to give it to her so she can survive more. Okay, definitely need to use Fire now. Because those enemies are apparently super dodgy. Push, push, push. Goodbye. You get so much skill, I like that. Ah, yeah, my toad friends, Now, nice. I accidentally did cast it on Celis, which turned her into a frog. Luckily, you can still use frog when you are a frog. That is very convenient. Okay, we should be back here now, okay? I'm gonna go back and try to grab the other treasure chest. Onion Dasher is also an enemy we haven't faced yet. Test Rider, Test Rider, Test Rider, Test Rider. What was that? I didn't pay attention. Dash, okay. What does dash do? Dash looks like as if it is preparing something. Sunbath, okay, that's my move, yeah. Dash again. But it missed. Okay, not sure what it does. But it must do something. I could also try Snowman Rondo. I haven't tried Snowman Rondo yet. Nice one. But they also got good HP, as you can see. Come on, Mok, do one of your legendary dances here. Sunbath, okay. Cells needs healing, that's fine. Yeah, what does dash do, I wonder? Come on, another Flash Rain go, seal the deal here. But he wouldn't do that, okay. Guys also have a lot of HP again. I'm gonna jump on this guy. Like, Gao does not use his special moves, his special rage moves often from this point on, because I already used up all my luck in the Valigamanda fight. Okay. Gao learned fire because... No. Yeah, because he has Ifrit, yeah, okay. Okay, let's try the other door. If you can... No. Yeah, okay, I forgot that those holes exist. You can see that those tiles are a little bit darker, so don't step on them. I'm not sure, maybe that treasure chest that I'm currently hunting after is the treasure chest with the Tonberries. If so, that might be very dangerous. And I forgot again, use magic. Actually, use magic against this guy. Just this guy. You can still jump, yeah. I'm gonna take this guy perhaps, yeah. Oh, everything misses. Do they really have so much evasion? What the heck? Do not transform Gao right now. Cels is dead again. Celis dies so often here. Like, that's also good, I would say, because like one character might have in one scenario, but here in this scenario it's very bad for Celis right now. I should not have done that. I should, dude, just cast magic. Okay, never mind, I was lucky. Mok does the rest, perfect. Okay, Gao desperately tries to contribute to the fight here. I'm also running out of MP. I'm hoping that I do not face the boss without a save point. I'm not sure if there's a face point, a save point here in this cave. Still not enough. Oh. Come on. Terra just healing like a boss. Dude, can you please dive now? Fyra! And goodbye, guys. Now Quetzalcoatl is still alive. Come on, those guys can't be so tanky, right? Apparently he can. Okay, Mok should do the rest. Also very nice combination currently with Terra Region and Atma Weapon, actually. But I'm gonna be rich when I can leave this place. Race again, and of course heal. I'm really running out of resources right now. I don't have anything else. Can I... Not skills, relics. Does Katyusha prevent... No. I also don't have anything else which prevents Toad, right? Reflect doesn't do anything, nah. But I want to use Vanish again. Okay, careful now. Okay, and take this. Monster Bow. Okay, those must be the Tomberries then. Yep, okay, prepare for Carnage. We start with All Grudge, that is immediately pretty bad. I think I might need more firepower here. Although they are already working on cancelling my Vanish here. Can I cannot Runic All Grudge, right? Everyone is missing. What is all of the sudden with the missing going on here? Okay, Terra also still survives. Miss. Wow, okay, that's not good. I don't have enough, actually, elixir. Okay, Mok, don't die. Thank you. Okay, I think I really chose the wrong Rage with Go here, right? Okay, Shell is nice and all, but will not keep you long for... Will not keep you alive for too long. Yep, okay. Yep, okay. I think I might be dead. Okay, Cell's still in the game. Never mind. Okay, that's it, because Skau never will be able to finish those guys. I think, once again, in the base game, Vanish protects you against all attacks here. I think I might want to leave those guys alone for now. Because you can steal Minerva Bust Tears from those guys. But the chances to do so is abysmal, 4,000. Okay, the chance for like stealing their like loot is very abysmal because I think those guys are normally level 99. And I already explained that stealing depends on the users and the target's level. And the higher the target's level is, the lower the chances to steal. And if the enemy level is too high even, then you cannot even steal anything at all. And you need at least level 50 to steal from those guys, and even then the chances are so low that it might not be worthwhile after all. But you could theoretically steal Minerva Bustiers from those guys. But yeah, that is of course pretty bad, because now I need to go back. Would be nice if I could go, but I can't. It just dies, okay. Are the enemies here really so strong? Come on. That wasn't enough the last time around, was it? Like, I really need equipment with better protection and stuff, but I still want to explore the cave at least a little bit. At least I want to get the cat ear hood now, because double kill is always nice to have. Yeah, really not enough, wow. Light Wind is fine, yeah. But also in danger Skull because he's weak against ice. Maybe Peeper might be better here, because Peeper might not have the ice weakness, but still can cast this stuff here. Okay, now they just kill me. Thank you. Phantom Fire, everyone confused. No, Terra should be immune. Yep, okay. Could have just used fire, right? Would have been enough, I think. Because those guys might only have like 10 HP left or so. Yeah, okay. Cool, good opening, everyone died. Really tough area here, I really need to stress that again. Really, really tough here. Why are you healing? But I like a good challenge, of course. So I'm all in. Yep. Okay, the question though is what is in the far right passage. I was gonna say I can't even go there, but here. That's a hole, right? No, it's not, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm here, okay, I think that might even be the worst spot possible, okay. Okay, I'm not bothering with the Tonberries. No one has... Can I use Valiga? No, maybe? No, I don't want to use that. Oh, we can't even... Do we at least have Toad to revert you back? No, we don't have anything. Defense. I'm gonna use double magic now because that guy is way too tanky against physical attacks. Oh yeah, look at this. Gao doesn't do anything, he protects to take less damage. Does it even do much? I don't think so. Okay, I think a double cast, a multicast is okay now. Friendly Fire, what does Friendly Fire do? I can never figure out, okay. Or maybe, was Friendly Fire the move that he used to turn him into a Toad, maybe? Could be. Okay, yeah, that guy is dead and Mok should do the rest, hopefully. Okay, nice. Definitely take more white capes here with you, because Toad is so annoying. You also don't have Toad, perfect. You heal again, and we apply Vanish. I also need to change Celsus' weapon, because I haven't done so yet. Yeah, Vanish at least helps against that one enemy formation I just fought. Okay, you get Gram, and you get the front row. I may also not forget the treasure chest up here. I even forgot what it was, but hey. Yeah, that is a new formation. The imp is... Never mind, I'm gonna flee. If I get that opportunity, I'm gonna do it. Okay, it was X-Ether. X-Ether is nice. Okay, Omni Dasher should also be a cakewalk, because they also used physical attacks only. Okay, where do we have Test Rider? I do not even need to use magic here, I think. Does any of those potentially hit my party? Let's try Earth Blues. Let's see. A dash doesn't do anything. I'm not sure. Maybe it gives them haste or so. Shamshir, one of the worst moves you could pull, of course. You do that. Oh, never mind. It still does a good job here. Flash Rain would be nice. Perfect. Mok can also do his own Flash Rain with his stance. Also, I have a better idea what I could give to Terra. I could just give her the Dancing Dagger, of course, because Cells no longer has it. Completely forgot about that one. But yeah, might be better than Atma Weapon right now, because it can trigger the dances, and those might be very good. I'm not sure if it can also trigger the dances that target the team, the party, because that would be better than, because then I could potentially dispel my own Vanish. But it might be worth the risk. Terra definitely benefits from having those additional magical attacks. Frog Song, okay, everyone gets it, I think. Ribbit, Rabbit. Okay, nice, everyone loses it. Okay, but Terra does the rest. My Vanish, you really had to dispel my Vanish, you dude. Someone once again thinks they are very funny. You don't care, just apply it. Okay, and up here. We just follow the path towards the boss now. I forgot to equip the Dancing Dagger. Can I quickly do that? Defender, it's at the very bottom, presumably. Shane. Where is it? Dancing. Okay, Rage, you go for Test Rider still. Never mind. Rudra. Light Wind, perfect. Imp is maybe the most dangerous enemy right now. Because no one can hit him also. Okay, I need magic, and magic, you know, I keep mentioning it, I should stick to my own advice. Soft Tail, okay, White Wind is not my White Wind. I still don't want to use magic with Celis though. I'm still relying on Celis hitting here. Lullaby! Okay, misses. Nice. Why am I even trying it? Okay, it is enough anyways, okay. Okay, now we just need to finish this before everyone else gets turned into a frog. Never mind. Cool. I think that might once again not be enough, so I wanted to equip the other guy. Attack the other guy. Oh, Cells hits, wow. Maybe physical attacks can carry me through here at all. Let's see. After all. Yes, and we get... I think that restores MP, that's nice. Okay, it can trigger those dances. Okay, that's good to know. That was 60 MP on some characters. That was pretty good. I really like to take that. Dancing Dagger is great. I like Dancing Dagger. Dancing Dagger does a good job. Oh, of course Gore turns you into a toad. Why wouldn't it? If we get this, this is also very good. Should also deal heavy damage. Yeah, okay. Okay-ish damage. Cells once again in danger. But Cells does not like that and just criticals that guy and goodbye. Okay, now we learned that Gore cannot even deal damage, so that should be fine. Cells does the rest here, please. Moulin Rouge. Oh, that's her. Nice. Okay, I like that I start to see some of those desperation attacks. That's very nice. Once again, just for the record, the hack makes it so that those desperation attacks appear much more frequently. Like in the base game, the chance for seeing those moves is so abysmally low that I have never seen one. Throughout multiple playthroughs of this game, so yeah, it is really a higher chance. Cathood. Yeah, that is definitely worth the trip here. It is also better than Green Beret at this stage. The increased HP, of course, is still nice, but overall, we need to think more defensively. Preemptive. Goodbye. Okay, and let's go up those stairs here. And do not press the switch, that's a trap. Okay, surrounded, nice. Those guys are annoying, I'm not gonna fight them. But I should because of the money. Maybe the next encounter. Is that already the fight against Umaro now? Yeah, it is, wow. Okay, I think once again Vanish might be very good. Because usually Umaro only uses physical attacks. But I think in this he might also rely on other strategies and stuff. A White Cape should be pretty pointless. I'm gonna go with Protect now. Did you hear that? That was my bottle. Is Bio? I think Bio is actually effective against him. We will find out. Priest is good, and let's go with a Diamond. You already have half damage from Ice, so Mok needs something. Or maybe Go? Dude, I cannot find the right menu here. Actually, you take another Protect. But then it's kind of redundant that you have, wait a second, you don't get Barrier then, you get, Reflect, nah, Brave Ring, I think you get a Brave Ring then. Gauntlet is fine. You don't need Ribbon, I think. I hope I don't get screwed over by like magical attacks now. But Umaro shouldn't really use those. If we examine this, it's a carving, looks like a bounce, yeah. And we get some company here. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Umaro is normally not a hard fight here. But who knows, maybe this time around he is kind of dangerous. I forgot to assign good espers, and I forgot to apply... No, I did not forget to apply that, okay. I think if you attack him with fire, he rages a little bit, so I'm not gonna do that. You use jump, you don't use the rage right now, or do you? I think I'm holding off with that until we see what else is happening. Okay, Ice Storm. Okay, that dispels my stuff, so I'm gonna go with... do we go with Peepa? I think we go with Peepa and hoping that the battle does not last as long. Because Ice Storm, once again, is Ice Elemental, of course, so that might be dangerous. Oh yeah, and his physical attacks are also very strong, of course. And he just killed Celis, that's not very good. Okay, on Mok is fine. Use another Ice Storm, never mind. But Ice Storm is his weakest move, that is good to know. Maybe he uses it every so many turns, that could be something. White Wind, if he uses White Wind, oh yeah, that of course also dispels my... my Vanish. And Gao is also at the brink of dying here. Tackle is fine, should miss, yeah. Tackle, please not on Gao. Phoenix down here. Cave in, that also sounds bad. Ouch, Blizzard as well, okay. I think we are dead. Oh, never mind. Phoenix Stun is okay. I want to get out of here. Never mind, I need to use an elixir. I don't have anything else. I should have farmed some X potions. Doesn't look particularly good right now. Blizzard kills Terra, I think. Or does it? I think she survives. Okay, never mind. Snowball. Okay, Snowball should also be okay. Now it sleeps everyone. Oh. Okay. Tackle is dangerous. Yep. And we're just sleeping until we die, or what? Yep, Ice Storm, he can just do that without me being able to do anything. Mok is also dead, and Cells will also bite the dust because she cannot live through the physical attack here. Nice, and I am allowed to do everything again, yay. Ice Protection, of course, is the right move here. I think if I cast Fire on him, he rages. That's not good. I can forget Vanish. Vanish will not do me any good. Golem. Maybe Golem. In any case, I'll be right back and retry that boss fight again. Okay, I'm ready to fight Umaro for a second time. This time I made some better preparations, I would say. I did once again equip the Protect Rings on this time Gao and Celis. I did not do so on Mok. I think that's also what I did last time, but yeah, Mok does not have that ring because he normally should spend time in the air anyways. But I did make some preparations for Snowball, which sleeps. I gave Gao the Gisal Potpourri because that blocks sleep, and Terra also keeps her ribbon because that also blocks sleep. I'm not sure how well Runic in this fight works. I will try it, but other than that, we also have like right Espers now. Terra can cast Golem. Celis should normally just keep using Runic. Mok can apply Phantom, and Gao opens with Kirin. Other than that, I think equipment-wise is everything the same, right? Yeah. I'm still not sure whether or not he's weak against poison or not. We will find that out. But yeah, one thing I also need to try is... I'm not sure whether or not you can Berserk him. I think you might actually be able to Berserk him. If that's the case, then I would auto-win if I can apply Vanish and Berserk to him. I hope that is possible. Let's see. If, of course, none of this is working, I need to change my team again, and I'm not sure if I'm willing to do so. I might want to do something else before I get Umaro then. Because usually Umaro is not a good character at all. Okay, we start with Blizzard, that's good, we can get an instant heal here. Everyone is in the back row now too, so that is also good for my characters. You have Berserk. No, you don't have Berserk, but you have Phantom. Magic, you have Berserk. Haste. Let's try Berserk on him. Maybe it works. I think Phantom definitely would not be wrong in any case. I just hope that Terra can get her spell out in time. If it works, of course. Tackle, okay, does not go anywhere. Berserk, let's see. Does it work? It does work, okay, I think I won. Let's see, yeah, okay, if he's weak to poison, let's try... Yeah. Celis doesn't seem to have Vanish applied, I'm not sure why. Okay, and Poison seems to do good stuff here. Let's apply Vanish to you. I'm not sure why she does not have Vanish right now. Yeah, also try... Yeah, he also takes bleeding damage, very nice. I mean poison damage. Where's... You already have poison, I shouldn't do... I should just be able to use Thyraga now, I think. I hope that doesn't do something weird to him now. 3000 damage is nice. And we get the effect, perfect. Hey, stuff looks much easier right now. Very good, very good. Berserk is just too strong against him. You could also morph, but I don't see the reason for that. I rather save my morph points for now. Of course, what could be is that he has a phase change or so, like Valigamanda, but I would doubt that. Doesn't seem like the time to have like one of those encounters. Yeah, look at this. Berserk and Vanish is such an OP combination. Of course, also put Cells in the front row for even more damage. Umaro also once again very tanky, takes some hits here. Pyraga is mine. Oof. Come, we should almost be done. He is very tanky, that's definitely a plus point for him. And there we go, nice. Easy. I should have tried that the first time around, because all his other attacks are kind of devastating. Cool. 3 magic AP, we get dried meat, nice. And we, most importantly, get this character now. Let's talk to him. It's very important once again that we have Moki, otherwise we cannot do this. I'm your boss, Kupo! You're gonna join us, Kupo! And we get a new character, an entirely new character we haven't seen before yet. A Yeti with a love for bone carvings. Stronger than a Gygas, but a bit unruly. And this is none other than Umaro. Umaro definitely is a wild character, not just because he's a Yeti, but because of his like base game mechanics. So in the base game, Umaro is basically permanently berserked, and he only does physical attacks and only does the occasional special attack if you have certain relics equipped on him. He is, without a doubt, in the base game, the absolute worst character you can have. Because he can basically not do anything spectacular at all. What other characters can do. But it's nice that you have him. And yeah, in this hack, by the way, he also works differently. I think in this hack you can actually control him. He cannot cast magic, but he can like use his special attacks at will or so. So that might make him interesting. I will definitely give it a shot. But yeah, Umaro, nice. We join you. Now, Umaro, no slouching now, Kupo. Cool. Big flying sheep. I like how he also instantly knows that we have a big flying airship. Okay, I did not fight many encounters on my way back here, which might mean that I want to like defeat 1 or 2 encounters. We also need to take a look at the bone carving again. Yankas, 3 of those guys, okay. That is nice, because I should just ignore everything here. Where do we have him? Hellrider. It's also very bad that I did lose the attempt where I did die in the like round where I did find the Tomberry. Because that would have been very nice to have as a rage. I think Tomberry Rage should theoretically be pretty good. So a little bit sad that I no longer have it. I think this is specifically the enemy I'm missing right now out of the normal encounters you encounter here, minus the Tonberry. Come on, where is it? Gram? Yep. That didn't do anything nice. Yeah, still takes some time, but it is safe. Good one down. Friendify. Yankas. What is the meaning behind this name? Oh nice, snowball, let's go. Boof, 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 boof. Cell deals a little bit more damage. But those dancing effects paired with Terra's high magic is a nice combination. Come on, the next one is almost down too. Come on. Yeah, nice effect. Oh, we get El Nino. I think that doesn't do anything because they are immune to water. Never mind, they are actually weak to water, okay. Maybe it's also not water, that attack. Although it Very much looks like it. Okay, nice. Also, I of course also grabbed the cat ear hood again and equipped it here. Terra has it, of course. We do not get anything here. We do not get a Magicite here, okay. Okay, normally you also get a Magicite there, but this time around apparently not. 3 of those again, I do not want to do that. I got the Rage, I'm happy. And like I said, I should have gotten all the Rages here now, minus the Tomberry one. Because I did find a group. I did fight a group against an imp, 2 of those like small enemies, those like moo-like enemies. I think those are normally moos, and one of those bird things. Okay, now we could just normally move out, but we of course do the stylish way, which means telepo. Whoosh. And outside again. Okay. Okay, question would be, what do we do next? I'm quickly gonna go and heal myself. And I'm gonna save. Okay, well, I was wondering whether or not the, pot there does, the bucket there does also take care of my vanish status, but it does. Okay, cool. Did I also spend the elixir in this fight? No, I did not. That was in the previous encounter, right? I'm pretty sure it was. In any case, I need to think of something now which we do next. To be honest, I think the next step might be getting Lockback. Sounds good. So next step would be the Phoenix Cave, which is a big dungeon which requires multiple parties, so that's gonna be super exciting. Alright guys, thank you all for watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.